Goeiemiddag. Good day, fellow South Africans. And you know, if you were just the average Joe Blow who, doesn't spend a lot of time on the internet, doesn't do specific research into places like South Africa, you would think nothing is happening in places like KwaZulu-Natal and Durban right now. And I'm sure that a lot of the busy tourism operators who are going to be coming to the Durban Tourism Indaba in 5 days' time, Wednesday next week, they have this Tourism Indaba in Durban. And it's quite extraordinary. And I'll put a link so you can have a look for yourself. On their official webpage, this is the South African Tourism Board's official webpage promoting the Indaba, they have a section called News. And the last post on that page was on the 18th of April, 2019, days before this devastating flood in Durban. There's absolutely no comment about what's happening right now in Durban. And that's where these tourism operators are going to be meeting, in Durban. You know, it is just so misleading. The fellow who was the CEO of the Tourism Board in South Africa was thrown off the job because of allegations of fraud. That only happened about a month ago. And he was the one spinning the message, but I see now they've changed that. They've now got a lady doing it. So obviously they've kind of put that right. But you're talking about a huge industry in South Africa, the tourism industry. And there are two specific markets. You've got the local tourism industry, where people will go and they'll go and visit different parts of South Africa because they live in South Africa. But the market that South Africa needs to attract is the overseas tourism market. And by not informing that market on their official webpage, the link will be below, about what's just happened in Durban, is incredibly misleading. I mean, really, how can tourism operators trust South Africa if they can't let them know the situation they're coming into when they come to this Indaba? I'm sure there'll be all sorts of excuses made and stuff like that. But right now, we heard today that municipal staff who handle sewerage and water have gone on strike. Remember, this is days before an international annual tourism Indaba in South Africa. This is devastating. That they should cancel this Indaba and hold it on a different day. But no, they won't. And the tragedy is, the real tragedy is that the dangers that tourists to South Africa face is covered up as well. You know, they present this picture that everything is rosy in South Africa because they want that tourist dollar. They want the tax that they can get from that. They're desperate for that. And they don't have the logic to realize, hey, if we don't keep our market informed, if we're not honest with them, they're going to look and they're going to say, not going there again. You know, when you show integrity and you tell people what's going on, they really appreciate that. But to pretend nothing's happening, it's all good. It's all good in Durban. Yeah, we're going to have a fantastic Indaba from the 2nd to the 4th of May. That's Wednesday to Friday next week. It's called BEE. 3 little letters. That little acronym is totally destroying the tourism market. And it's destroyed so many other industries in South Africa. You know, they need to have another hill where they have maybe black boxes with the industries that have been destroyed under the ANC government. You know, and just cover this hill. There are thousands of them. Textile industry totally destroyed in South Africa. Look, I needed to just have a bit of a rant about this because I find it extraordinary that the South African Tourism Board have made no mention on their official page promoting the Tourism Indaba next week in Durban about the horrific floods that have happened there and about the issues that are happening when it comes to sewerage and water and the health and safety of the people who they're trying to attract to promote their clients to come to the country. To me, it looks like a death spiral, you know, because each one of these tourism operators might represent, let's say on average, 1,000 potential clients coming into South Africa. You give them a bad time, and they're not going to promote one. And there are going to be dozens of them coming into South Africa under the false premise that everything is cool in Durban. And as I say, I'll put the link to the Indaba's news page down below, and you'll see there's absolutely no mention of the flooding, of the crime, of the situation with the municipal strikers. It's just gone missing in action. This is quite typical of the way South Africa works today, unfortunately. Please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Have a great day, and we'll catch up soon.